everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and it is our Paper Pumpkin Tuesday, and today we're working with Safari Celebration. This is from the February 2022 kit, and I really didn't like this kit at first, but the more I played with it this afternoon, the more I decided it is kind of a fun kit. Now it comes with Let's Celebrate, Yay, a cupcake, palm fronds, You Did It. What's this one? You Are So Amazing. Congratulations, happy birthday, and fantastic. Now, I only chose to use the Let's Celebrate, You Are So Amazing, and the happy birthday on this one, and the yay. Change things up a little bit, and I'm going to start with this first one. And it's the chimpanzee, and it says, You Did It, Let's Celebrate. I changed that a little bit because I want to make it more of like a birthday card. So I put the yay in here, Let's Celebrate, and did that one. Now there are 3 cards in each of these, and I have saved one of each to put together. I just don't know if I'm going to get through all of them. I have been in bed most of the day today, and so it's probably going to be a shorter video than I would have liked. But we have the chimpanzee. Now I have prepped stuff a little bit ahead of time. I love this one. I think it's supposed to be a gazelle. And she has the yay up here, but then the center popped out to create a heart. And I like that. And I made this one into a happy birthday because, you know, she's holding the cupcake. That made sense. And then there is this one with the elephant on roller skates, and I turned it into a happy birthday. They had wanted, the gazelle was supposed to say congratulations, and this one is supposed to say you are so amazing. So I've changed things up a little bit. So I have those done, and I have 2 of each one done. Now I did change one of the elephants up a little bit. And I'm going to show you that one in the one I'm going to put together, okay? Now, I've prepped a lot of things, so I have them ready to go. So here's the elephant that I changed. And in this one, I put You Are So Amazing, because I'm going to use this one to send the bank deposit off this month. I've not sent them any money in a couple of months. I'm not even sure where my bank balance is on there. Probably need to pay attention to that. So I put the circle down. These had vellum circles. All of them had some sort of a vellum base, and the elephant had vellum circles. So I'm just going to put those down, pop this off. Yeah, I don't know, I drank a glass of cranberry juice this morning, and it seemed to kick in my ulcer that I have not had problems with in quite a while. But it sent me to bed, and 3 doses of papaya, and 3 hours later, I'm zapped. I feel okay, I'm just zapped. Okay, now, let me see. Yes, I put him up on dimensionals, so let's get our dimensionals book out here. And this is where this comes in super handy, because I can just open this up and go into a dimensionals sheet here and get what I need. Close that up and put it back to the back of my desk. Now I have to be careful where I put these because we're going to want to tuck some of the fronds up underneath. So I'm not going to get overly crazy with these. But you know me, I don't like the trampoline in the center, and we don't want our elephant to be bouncing around on those roller skates. So I'm going to pull these up. But what I did choose to do was put the base down and then the caricature, and then come back in with the fronds and tuck them into place. So we have this. Okay, and he's going to sit right about here. Okay, and then we have the 3 fronds. Oh, and this one's missing a tail. So to fix that, I'm going to come in with a mini glue dot, or mini dimensional, and raise that up where it belongs. Put this mini dimensional right on the end of that tail. Just like that. And then try, gracefully, I'll use my tweezers because it'll work easier, I'm sure, to come in here and put that tail right in place. Right there. And then I'll come back in with a little dab of glue, just a dot, to glue him over top. Just enough to get him to adhere down. Use my tweezers to kind of position him into place. Hold that still for a minute. And there. We have fixed him. Now we're going to come in with our fronds. And I'm using the picture because I'm getting really tired. I can't believe I slept for 3 hours today. But some tummy tamer tea should put me right back out here in a little while. So now this one has to go up here underneath of him like that. And arch it up. Then we have the yellow one. Now if I was smart, I'd use my glue pad for this. But grabbing my bottle of Tombow was just easier. And it doesn't need a lot. And we're going to tuck that down in there. This is the one that really needs the glue spot. But we're just going to dab a little bit on there. Just like that. Kind of tuck that under his paw. If I can get it to turn loose of me. Just like that. And then I came back in with these and I used the mini dimensionals on this one because I wanted them in the corners. Just like this. And this knocks out an entire paper pumpkin. I have absolutely nothing left except the stamp set. And that's the way I want to get these all to being, is where the stamp set is all I have left. I'll snip that down so I can come back in and just take off the bar, leave the dots. And I can put this bar right down the center. I have a nice tall vase over here that is full of all kinds of little bits and pieces of fibers. And I really need to figure out a better way to put it in here. And I'm going to lift his foot up so I can come in here just like that. And there's our elephant all done. Okay? Took us 7 minutes. I think we can do these other 3. We're going to give it a shot. Okay? So I'm going to leave that one there. The next one I have is the gazelle. And so let's pull the gazelle card out here so I can see it. This is what we're going to be putting together next. And it has a, I've already put that down in place, and I'm going to punch the heart out. Now I made the mistake and I didn't realize that heart punched out when I put the dimensionals on the back. So I'm going to pull that dimensional off. And we're just going to cancel it out. Do that, and then I'm going to put one of the little dimensionals right up here at the top of the heart. And I think I want to put another one at the neck, just like that. And then we'll go back and peel these off. The one thing about the paper pumpkin kits is they really do go together rather quickly, unless you're sitting around a table with a whole bunch of you all putting them together and coming up with cool ideas on how to do them differently and talking, and then they don't go together quite so quick. Okay, so then we have, and I've already done the dimensionals on the happy birthday, so that's all ready to go. I just need to go in and do the dots of glue. I really need to put some of this in a precision bottle for these little bitty things. But this one goes almost straight up, just like that. And then the pink one comes more down, like this. And then this little bitty berry piece, just enough to secure it down. Goes right there. And then we can pull, I use the larger dimensionals on this one. Just like that. And this one kind of went as an angle just below the cupcake. Just like that. And there is the gazelle card, all done and ready to roll. So, let me put this one back. Okay, so we have that one, and lastly, we have the monkey. He is so stinking cute. Doing something I could never do, and that's hula hoop. How are you at the hula hoop? Can you still do the hula hoop? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Let me know if you were able to do the hula hoop. I did not have the talent for it. Now I'm using my glue dots. This doesn't need to be put down with cement. Unless you have someone who saves their cards, it's not going to last but long enough for them to open it up and look at it. Maybe display it for a couple of days. These little glue dots on the vellum are just enough. And then the monkey, when you put him down, he's going to hold everything in place, so it's okay. Just want to hold it just a little bit. Now the monkey, vellum, oh, they did it. Yeah, this way. This way. I almost put it on backwards. And I just moved it into where I've got basically the same amount of border all the way around. And then I'm coming in and he gets dimensionals. He also has a little knot there to knock out the hula hoop circle. I learned the coolest trick today from Maddie at Spectrum Art Creations. Super cute idea. And I switched to the smaller dimensionals for up here in his palms. So we have those all secure and ready to go. Okay, now we're going to put him down. When you have, before I get all this stuff out, if you have to cut this out, take your 1/8 inch hole punch and punch a starting hole, and then come back in with your fussy cut scissors and finish cutting it out. So if you don't have the ceramic blade like I do, and I love that thing, that's a really good way to get in there and cut those inner circles and spaces out of the way. This one, by the time you could have put just 2 1/8 inch punches in there and probably had that one cut out just the way it was. Now see, that's when I pull the paper up. So I'm going to come back over here, see if I can get a better start on that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah. His hula hoop hangs off the side of that vellum just a little bit. And so do his feet. So we're going to plant him right there. Then we're going to come back in with our fronds and get them in place first. They're just little dots around the open spaces. And this one goes the other direction. It goes this way. That one threw me for a minute. Now you could put them however you want. It's your card, you do you. Just like I changed up the sentiment. And then this one goes this way. Goes more down by his feet. And then this one has to go in there somewhere. And there we go. It goes more up here. Like that. Then we have this. Now on mine, I did the yay and let's celebrate. So let's go ahead and put that into place. And I already have everything on the bricks over here. And I'm going to switch this. And the color that came with this, I believe, was Mary Merlot. As I broke down all the kits, I put, you know, all the inks away and all the glue dots and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and punch, or stamp, the yay on here. Just like that. I'm going to center this one a little more than I did in my other ones. Just like that. And then I will come back and clean them off in a minute. And then I have this one. It says, let's celebrate. And it just fits on that piece of green that they gave me, and that's the way everything is in the paper pumpkin. They have everything positioned so that it all works together. So let's go back and put our dimensionals on our Let's Celebrate here. And I'm just going to do 3, just kind of in a triangle pattern here. Pop that off. See, my glue dots are starting to get old, so the sticky pad layer wants to come off when I take the paper layer off. And if it does, that's fine. Just throw a dot of glue on there. You still get the dimension. And if you don't have dimensionals, you can use regular foam tape or even a piece of craft foam and still get the same effect. So we're going to put that right there. Now these has little dots that go below it, and I'm going to put those in before I put this in place. And then pick this up, put a strip of glue across here, and there's that. So there we have it. We have all 3 of the designs put together. Let me put this one away. We have this one. We have the gazelle. And we have the little elephant on roller skates. So that's going to do it for me today. There will not be a state video tomorrow. Bob and I have something going on, and I'm not going to be able to record that video tomorrow, but I have been going through and making my list of all of my different state restaurants for the diners, drive-ins, and dives. The other thing I want to do this week is I want to go through that file drawer and get out what I need for each of the states and then put them in pockets. I've made a pocket for each state, and as I go through that file drawer, I'll pull out what I have that I want to use in the journal and drop it in here, and then I will have collected all of my things for each of the states, and it'll be just a matter of going through and assembling the journal when we get to that point. So that's going to do it for me in the studio today. If you've not checked out my community tab or my Instagram and my Facebook group, I've been sharing my 100-day project tags in all of those areas and on my blog. So that's on my blog, my Instagram, my Facebook channel, or Facebook group, and I think that's it. So be sure to go in and take a look at all the tags and see how I'm taking a card sketch and shrinking it down to a 3x5 tag. I'll see you back here on Saturday, I think. Don't quote me, but I'm hoping to be back here on Saturday. I'm holding off. There may be a premiere on Friday. Bob has another trade show this weekend, so my schedule is kind of up in the air, but I hope to be back here for a Friday premiere. I will see you back here as soon as I can. In the meantime, remember to like, share, subscribe, and remember to tell me, do you hula hoop? Were you able to hula hoop? Or did you even try? Creative blessings.